Actually, a question for Mr. Brown. Urijah was, the question before was whether Urijah was going to come in orthodox or whether he was going to still try to mix things up. He came in with a couple of front snap kicks. He was hanging back and then diving in with some lead hooks. Did any of that throw you off in terms of, you looked like you wanted to come forward and bang a little bit more?
No, I mean, I know that's his style. I know he's going to try to be elusive. And that, I'm a pressure fighter, man. I just come forward, forward, forward. That's kind of how I fight. You know, he did a good job trying to keep me away from him. The only thing different, I thought he might try to take me down more. You know, he didn't really try to take me down. He tried to, like, you know, pick me apart from the outside, but I just kept putting the pressure on, and, you know, I got the W.
Mr. Brown, this is for you. I was wondering about, in terms of like your last fight with Faber that ended pretty quickly. I was wondering how you feel like how do you fight in this fight compared to the previous fight?
I think it was, you know, a similar fight. I just in the other fight I hit him with a big shot early. You know, that happens. You know, if you swing hard and you connect, man, they're going to go down. But if you swing and you miss by half an inch, they're not going to go down. And I was just missing by, you know, a little bit here and there. Didn't, you know, I threw a couple heavy shots, but I just happened to miss them. That's it, man. I now want to say I'm a huge Pulver fan, man.
Yeah. We're going to Florida. Where are you going? I need to drop Peter's number. I'll be down.
Hey Mike, what was it like fighting in front of a crowd like that that was so big and so loud and mostly against you? How does that affect you for better or worse?
You know, it wasn't bad. Sometimes I feel, you know, a little disrespected because, you know, I don't talk smack or anything like that, and you know they're booing you so bad, like, you know, you just did something horrible to their mom or something. But it's good as long as they're interested. Actually, Jens before the fight, he told me as long as they're making noise, that's a good thing. He says if you hear crickets chirping, that's bad. So you know, I listen to that and it makes sense to me. So as long as they care about the fight, I guess that's what matters.
Mike, that being said, it seemed like you kind of walked out with a little bit different of a swagger than you might normally walk out with. Kind of, you know, you had lots of people saying lots of stuff, I'm sure, to you as you walked out, and you were kind of waving and blew some kisses. Was there a different mentality as you walked out, kind of the tired of not being respected mentality?
Yeah, it just keeps coming and coming and coming, and I just think it's so funny, these guys, you know, I see them, man, they're staring right at me, you know, and they're calling me like a faggot and stuff, you know, and I'm like looking at these guys, and it's not easy what we do, you know, it's not easy to walk out there and, you know, put it all on the line like that, you know, and, you know, we fight for pride, for money, our health is on the line, there's a lot on the line, man, and these people that are like staring at you and like calling you names, and, you know, I just wish I could like switch places with them for a minute and, you know, make them walk down the stage, you know, because it's not easy, and that I was just kind of like saying, yeah, all right, I love you too kind of deal, you know, but it's not easy what we do.
Mike, do you feel that all your abilities and all your talents were tested tonight, even though Urijah had a broken hand so early on in the match?
I mean, it was a good fight. It's part of the game, you know. He got, you know, Urijah sounds like he got injured. I don't know what round. I didn't even realize it until my corner kept telling me. But probably would have been even closer. You know, I don't know exactly how close it was. I wasn't scoring the fight at home, you know, but might have been probably been a closer fight if he hadn't gotten hurt. So yeah, I could have gotten more tested than that even.
For Mike, as far as how the fight went, I mean, what did you think of was like the key in beating Urijah? I mean, was it your added power, or do you think there was other aspects as well?
No, I think what won me the fight tonight was pressure and takedowns. You know, I was putting the pressure on and I was getting the takedowns. I mean, I don't think I ever had him hurt real bad or anything. And I don't think I almost put him to sleep or anything like that. And I don't think he did that to me. What I was doing is pressure, pressure, pressure. And whenever there was a takedown, I was the one usually ending up on top. I think that's what got me the scorecards.
I have a question for Mr. Brown. You've defended the title now twice in enemy territory, and rumor has it that just last week your home state of Maine legalized and regulated the sport of mixed martial arts. I know you call Florida home now, but if you had your choice to defend the title somewhere in the upcoming future, where would that be?
Portland, Maine, y'all. That'd be the killer, man. Portland, Maine. They're itching for some fights up there. That place would be crazy.
How many people are in Portland, Mike?
Greater Portland area, Greater Portland, 300,000. So we could fill up the Civic Center, 5,000.
Mike, how much was this fight for you about respect?
You know, people are always going to doubt you and question you and stuff, but I think it gained me some. But, you know, my rankings and all that jazz is just opinions and all that's people's opinion. My family and my teammates believed in me, and I had the WEC belt, which that's the #1 guy. That's the #1 spot, so that's all that matters. Whoever's got that belt is a champion, and I have the belt, so I'm happy with that.
This question for Mr. Brown. Defending your title twice now, this time against Urijah, hostile territory for full 5 rounds. What have you learned about yourself as a champion in this fight?
Yeah, went 5 rounds. First time I've ever gone 5 rounds, so that's a notch on the belt. You know, I'm happy that I did that. You know, at least once in my career. I want to make a habit of going 5, but it's nice to know that you know I have gone it before, and it did, you know, solidify me as the champion. You know, I don't know how people can say it's a fluke still. I hope they're still not saying that. So, still going, man. Staying alive.
This is for the champ, Mike Thomas Brown. Looking back on your career, getting your leg snapped, fighting Amari, and such and all the fights that no one ever saw, what does it mean to you to be in front of such a large crowd, even if they are against you?
I never imagined this was going to happen. You know, I was fighting for fun because I loved it. I never imagined that this many people would care, or I could make a living doing what I love. You know, it's
Mr. Brown? Yeah. Who you dedicate your win?
I'm sorry?
Who are you dedicating your win?
Who am I dedicating?
Your win. You win today.
American Top Team.
There you go. I love you, my Brown.
I could have, I was planning on having not so conscious. Do what you gotta do,
This is for Mike. What are your thoughts as far as potentially facing Jose or Josh in the future?
Both of them are going to be real tough fights, I know that. They both have great records, and they both seem to be finishing guys real fast. So, you know, I better train hard. That's it.